Hey everybody, this is Solomon Knight,
And it's your boy Cedric.
and we have not done this in a long time. Wow.
No, we have not.
In fact, it got to the point to where Ming decided he needed to. We're still on good terms with him. We are still on really good terms with him. The only problem is he needs to go do other stuff, including him. And as y'all remember last time, he actually had an Asian wife who said he wasn't allowed to the bedroom because now she's bodybuilding.
That's
All right, so
one way to put it.
don't worry, we still have his opinions, we have his thoughts. In fact, I spoke with him about this yesterday, and it's been one hell of a time.
No
But
kidding. These past 2 weeks have been ridiculous. Like, I mean, I guess we want to start with the obvious.
yeah,
The
Trump,
fact that Trump,
man, someone tried to take out Trump, and well, Senator Ron Johnson reveals early findings on attempted assassination of Trump. Congress and public deserve a full explanation, complete answers to all questions. Yeah, because this is political violence, and we 100% disavow political violence. There's better ways. We want to live in a civilized society. In fact, a lot of things we do is because we want to maintain a civilized society. And
and
he,
not only that, but like even when the whole assassination attempt, everything surrounding, there were way too many failures. The fact that the state police even testified to say that, hey, they had warned about the shooter before the shooter took shots, and the Secret Service knew about it.
that's just
Um,
a giant.
well, clearly the Secret Service is not in the business of actually protecting the president. We're doing the party's business. So, um, yeah, and it's just at this point it's getting to the point where we're not even surprised anymore, and the shock has worn off so fast because we all knew it was coming eventually.
Yeah,
I
but
think most people expected him to get taken out too, which is even more concerning.
yeah,
But
because
speaking,
the more we talk about it, the more we realize the fact that a lot of things don't line up. They didn't have a perimeter that can reach out for an AR. The person happened to use an AR-15, which sure might be listed as the deadliest firearm there is, but at the same time, it doesn't have the
it's
greatest
not that
accuracy
accurate.
at that distance. It's only accurate for like 100 yards, and the guy was at 130 yards. That means this was more of a spray and pray, and the fact he got the ear was nothing short than just a miracle from God. To hit an ear at that distance is nothing short of a miracle of God. That's how we know that DJT wasn't behind it. His stocks were being shorted the day before. Yeah, he wasn't supposed to walk away from this one. But at the same time, it happened. But here goes the five preliminary findings. Secret Service did not attend security briefing provided to local special weapons and tactics as sniper teams the morning of July 13, 2024. Local law enforcement said communications were soiled and they were not frequent radio contact directly with Secret Service. Local law enforcement notified command about Crooks prior to the shooting and received confirmation that Secret Service was aware of the notification. Following the shooting, Secret Service was seen on the roof on American Glass Research building with local law enforcement. Photos of the shooter were sent to the Bureau of ATF. Wow. For facial recognition, Secret Service was initially not going to send snipers to the rally in accordance to local law enforcement. Findings and timeline revealed this document very
Of course, it went to
preliminary.
the H. Yeah,
Yeah. However, because we already established that too much stuff was not adding up, within a week we got this. Basically, the president, our sitting president, stepped out of the re-election race within about 2 weeks from the DNC, where he was supposed to be confirmed as
Oh,
the
also
nominee.
before we get onto this, actually, there's more I want to add about this.
What's up?
With the Trump situation, and with Trump getting shot and everything that led up to it, and how the shooter, all the information that we know now about the shooter and being The fact that he was a bad shot, that he donated to the DNC, and then yet he was a registered Republican for Haley. All the things that could have went wrong did get wrong, and that's why you we lost the light that day.
And why we think
But
something
in
else
that same
was
vein,
nefarious. You don't have so many
I
coincidences before you say, all right, this was an incompetence.
in that same vein, remember Uvalde. Remember how the
So much
shooter at
incompetence.
Uvalde.
There was so much incompetence on so many levels, you just can't help but wonder. Anyway, like we were
it
saying, that
yeah
this wasn't supposed to happen. So, with Biden dropping out after 2024, I have basically a running theory. That we will find out today at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time whether or not my theory is correct. Basically, obviously, we established Trump was not supposed to be around right now. It's by the grace of God he is. However, they need somebody to be a fall guy to kind of mop up the mess of the fact that Trump just got arguably one of the best endorsements and imaginable. Have such a monumental failure of an assassination attempt that it just looks staged. It looks like he can't be touched. So the only way to do that
well,
is
not only
to
has a
give
sympathy
whoever
vote.
run against Trump the sympathy vote. How do you give an old man the sympathy vote after his opponent just had an attempt on his life? You don't. You can't help with an old man. Now, if you were to step down and his shows a successor, then yeah, that can assuage the fears of the sympathy vote. So he already has one foot in the grave. He's 80 plus. He's in the White House. Stressful
We
job
all
in the
knew this.
world. It's not hard to get rid of him. So my entire thing is, we need to see him alive. We need to see him around to February 2025 to make sure they won't do it, because they just tried with Trump. They got Kennedy. Why wouldn't they take this one out? They don't even need to make a big public spectacle. They just need to do it. Just
Yeah,
a bad fall.
and let's be clear. The goal will not be to get all the sympathy vote because that ship's long sailed for Trump. But what they're going to
Well,
try to do is,
they'll just defang what happened with Trump. If anything, they'll
oh
probably
yeah,
just get rid
and
of
yeah,
him to defang the fact
well
that
they're
Trump is still
already,
walking. You can only one attempt at that.
we'll forget they're already. I mean, Reagan got shot twice,
Well, to be
but
fair, Reagan had something else. I don't think that was the deep state. I think that actually was some guy just trying to impress an actor. Yeah, it turns out the guy was just he got really the guy was not right in the head, got really turned on to a 13-year-old in a movie and tried thought shooting the president was impress her.
uh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, back to the regular scheduled program. The,
Yeah, but however, there is some pushback because this is coming from BLM. It's ironic. BLM pans DNC as party of hypocrites. Sorry. Sorry for their professionalism. As party of hypocrites for installing VP Harris as Democratic nominee. I mean, it's true. That's essentially what happened. I'm kind of tired of unprecedented events in my
it's the funniest
lifetime.
thing that BLM is actually turning on Kamala Harris because
Well, she is a cop, so there's
everyone
that.
has. Well, let's put it like this: Kamala has one of the worst like prosecution records when it comes to like putting black people behind bars for shit that did not need to be
And
done.
black
Kamala
women
is
love that
not
crap.
concerned with anyone but herself, and it's
Black women love that
blatantly
crap.
obvious to anyone who sees.
She just looks dark enough.
Black woman,
So black women will support
she
her.
does look dark enough, and which is a shame because we know she only cares about herself, and like it's blatantly obvious. Like at least with Trump, you can argue that he at least cared about the country and about doing a good job. With that, doing a good job would reflect good on him, so he's got that. He's got the onus to want to do good. Kamala does not have that. she has her reputation is already in the trash. She didn't win a Democratic nomination on her own. The only reason she's the nominee right now is because the guy that they were gonna run, well, can't win. There's no way he can win.
Well, he
His support
can,
is so bad.
but I'm not going into that right now, especially because this is going to be on YouTube. But anyway, you have any last minute thoughts?
I mean, I pray that Biden makes it to 2025 and that he has in good health and that he can step down with grace and that he can live a peaceful life into his old age because
Well, he's already in his old age.
well he can go gracefully into the sunset. Let's put it like that because the people that are pulling his strings, they don't care about life. They don't even care about the democratic process. They want control. And let's face it, Kamala getting elected in office will be that will be the ultimate end of America as we know.
And
This is
I just want the rule of law to
this
be
is
upheld because I love my country too much. I just want the rule of law to be upheld. I want the Constitution to be upheld. I want America strong again. I want America to prosper. With that, let's make America great again. This has been Solomon Knight,
and it's been your boy Cedric.
and the show's over.